Hey everyone, today I want to share a story that brings new light to one of the darkest days in American history. Almost 24 years after the September 11th attacks, the New York City Medical Examiner's Office has identified 3 more victims, finally putting names to people who were lost but never forgotten. This is a huge deal for the families and for all of us who remember that day. For years, thousands of families have waited, hoping for some closure, any small piece that could help them move forward. And while it's easy for the world to move on, for these families, the story never really ends. Let's step back a bit. On September 11, 2001, nearly 3,000 people died in the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and in Pennsylvania. But not everyone was accounted for. In the chaos and destruction, remains of many victims were never identified. Imagine living all these years not knowing what happened to your loved one. No answers, just questions. Fast forward to today. Thanks to advances in DNA technology, forensic scientists are able to identify remains that for decades were impossible to match. It's painstaking work. Each test, each sample, is another chance to give a family the closure they desperately need. Here's what happened recently. 3 new names, 2 men and 1 woman, all identified through DNA testing. Their identities haven't been made public yet, out of respect for their families, but the impact is still huge. For the families, it means they finally have an answer. For the first time in a long time, they might feel a little less lost. But this story isn't just about science or technology, it's about memory, legacy, and honoring the people we lost. Every time a victim is identified, it's not just another statistic. It's a brother, a daughter, a friend. Their story matters. The Medical Examiner's Office has identified about 60% of the World Trade Center victims so far. That's more than 1,650 people. But there are still over 1,000 families waiting, and the team isn't giving up. They're using the latest DNA techniques, sometimes matching samples with distant relatives, hoping to finally provide answers. This process is slow, and it's emotional. Every announcement is a reminder of the resilience of the families, the persistence of the scientists, and the power of hope. It's a reminder that even after all these years, we don't just move on. We remember, we honor. So what does this mean for us? It's a chance to pause and reflect on the lives that were lost and the families who are still healing. It's a reminder to never forget and to support those who are still searching for answers. If you know someone who was affected by 9/11s, maybe reach out. Let them know you remember, because even after decades, these stories matter, and every name, every face deserves to be remembered. Thanks for watching, and take care of each other.